let's move on to Jey Uso versus Ilja Dragunov, which was the main event of the evening. They had Jey Uso cut a promo earlier in the day, which I don't really want to listen to or talk about because he's just tough for me to listen to. I don't like his style of talking right now. The stop and go and get the crowd involved. Instead of saying what, they say yeet. But okay.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not a huge fan of that either. Yeah, okay. Yes, I just say agree.
Well, Ilja also got a backstage interview. Again, going along with these are important King of the Ring matches that they're getting comments from before them. And Dragunov mentioned how Gunther's on the other side and that they could bump into each other if that happened. And actually, funny thing, he did end up
pop up, right? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he came in behind him to just like stare him down, right?
Yes, there it is. There's the imagery of the rematch that is inevitably going to take place on WWE television someday. Should be the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE title, really. But okay,
maybe one day.
So here's Jey Uso. And hold on one second. I got my
stuff messed up.
I got my bookmarks a little messed up. I'm jumping all around Raw. Around Raw. Well, they also jumped around too. They jumped around a lot. Like during ring walk entrances, they would go to the back and have promos. You know, people were just waiting in the ring. Anyways, here's the end of Jey and Ilja, the match. I found it. So, well, there's Jey Uso bleeding out his earring somehow, or something happened. I don't know what happened there, but
why even have an earring in your? Okay, but
anyways, Jey Uso kicked out of Ilja's finishing move. Interesting main event and interestingly booked. I guess I'll get your comments on it because Jey Uso just happens to win with a spear and a frog splash, I guess. So
yes.
Were you expecting that, or were you surprised by that?
Yeah. No, I wasn't surprised. I mean, they've been pushing Jey Uso. I'm just not. I think he's a. I don't see, like, I think I've said that before. I don't see him as a main eventer. I see him as a mid-card, either a tag. He could be a single, I guess. That's fine too, but not in that echelon of a Gunther, a Cody, a Roman, whatever. I just don't see him in that, which is fine. Not everybody can be a main eventer. You need guys that are just good mid-card guys too sometimes. Not everybody can be the world champion. You know, it's just impossible with all these guys on the roster, all these good guys. I mean, so I just don't see him in that.
He's main event Jey Uso. That's his fucking name.
Who gave him that name? He gave himself that name. You know? So while I see that, I'm not a big fan of him. I know they're pushing him, so I wasn't surprised that he won. I wish he didn't beat Ilja clean like that, but it's, you know, it is what it is, and yes, it's to be expected.
Yeah, they could have had some kind of out for Ilja. Maybe someone could have come in and started a new feud with him or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that leads to the announcement of Jey Uso versus Gunther for the semifinals to get to the final. And Gunther does come out and stare him down to end the show. And that's how the show ended. So, one last thing I'll mention about Raw, I guess. I didn't know this. I just learned it on this show, but I guess they announced that WrestleMania Las Vegas for 2025.
Ooh, they figured out they got to not go back to those cold areas. Let's go to somewhere warm. Let's go to Vegas.
Yeah, and they're gonna do that Double or Nothing theme. So they're gonna steal from AEW here, but okay, I'm kidding. I'm joking. But anyways, so that'll conclude our review.
You know, some AEW guy is saying that they're stealing from them again.